Hi, welcome to the Offcut podcast, where Olof and I talk about craft businesses, social media, and making a living from what you create. In today's episode, we talk more about YouTube content, what makes us stand out as creators, and switching from a hobbyist mindset to a professional mindset. If you're interested in what we do, our links are in the description below. Okay, thanks and enjoy the episode.
What have you been up to lately?
A lot. Quite a lot, actually. Yeah, I got my second. I think we talked about it in the last episode. Got my second YouTube video out, which was really nice. It's so much. Yeah, it's doing really well. So this is my second video, and it's about to hit like 4,000 views, which to me is like crazy. And considering actually my first video is like at 400, and the majority of traffic came from my Instagram for that one because I pushed it on my stories a lot. But this one I only made like one post on my story about it, and I didn't do any build up. And so the traffic is like basically all from recommendations.
Cool.
So yeah, it's nice.
Are you getting some new subscribers as well?
Yeah. I went from like 70 to like 280.
Wow, more than double. Nice.
So yeah, pretty good results from just my second video. So I'm really pleased with that. With YouTube, it feels very satisfying to put a lot of effort in and for it to pay off, especially because you get like rewarded a bit more attention to hook the viewer, as opposed to short form. So yeah, when someone clicks on your video, they'll be on there for a bit longer than they would be if it was like an Instagram reel.
Yeah, and the video lives for a much longer time.
Yes.
Like a short form video maximum lives for like 1 or 2 months max, right? But
yeah,
YouTube videos, I still get views on some YouTube videos that are like 5 years old. So
yeah, I really like the fact that if you can make content that's like searchable, then it can live on for basically ever if the information is still up to date. Whereas I think TikTok does searching of content better than Instagram. Instagram's meant to be improving their searching of content, but it's rubbish. It sucks.
Yeah, I heard that when you pay for Meta Verify
Premium,
you get better SEO in some way. I'm not sure how, but I just saw it.
Yeah, I saw that. It's like one of their reasons to buy it now. It's like better recommendations in search. But that'd be interesting to see how that pans out, because they're supposedly have switched away from hashtags to basically a more like a keyword. Keyword. What is it? What do you call it? Like SEO.
Yeah.
Hashtags are dead. Hashtags are dead, basically.
Yeah. I will not miss them.
No,
I don't know how many times I have written hashtag woodworking. It must have been like 2 million times or something in my life.
I know, but thing is, it's like, yeah, you'd write your description and then like I see the way that other creators do, and then they leave a massive amount of space, and then you see a whole paragraph of hashtags.
Yeah. Yeah, but then now you need to figure out what to write instead. And sometimes it can be, when I read some descriptions, it just feels like they're trying to push as many keyword or like search words. So it's just like a lot of fluff.
It's a skill to be able to write good descriptions that also don't just sound like you're ramming keywords down people's throats.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
but it's like the same with YouTube descriptions, because it works very similarly. I've been watching like quite a lot of content about not necessarily optimizing, but like good formats for descriptions, where to put your links, to put in chapters, all these sort of things.
So much to learn. You don't just need to be good at making YouTube videos. You also need to know everything around it. Make good like thumbnails and But what did you find out? What's the most important things?
So One of the key takeaways that I got was if you're a beginner channel or just starting out, don't try and over engineer your thumbnails to be like Mr. Beast, because apparently there's this, you can fall into this trap of trying to over engineer them so that they look way too like cluttered and don't get your message across clearly. So they said keep them simple, easy to understand, don't over edit them, and like fewer words that convey the message of the video. Faces, including your face, apparently is quite important, especially if your brand is your face. And then another thing that I always thought was important, because I like watching YouTube videos that do chapters, which is where on the bottom bar you basically can scroll along the bottom bar and see what section of the video is what. That's important because say you lose someone's interest, instead of them clicking off the video, then they might actually just scroll along, find find the next bit, and they'll just skip to that. So you can retain viewers that way. And that's where on the graph you see you see your retention fall off, but then it spikes back up. That's where people have skipped. And then with the description, it's like they say is like the first two lines need to be like super simple and give a very short summary of what the video is about, so that someone can easily glance at it and confirm, right, okay, this is a video that I'd want to watch, rather than putting paragraph upon paragraph of what you got up to. And and also the second line, often people put their call to actions or their links or something that they're promoting, because when you look at a video, the description is collapsed to just the first two lines.
Okay. Yeah.
Those were like my main takeaways. And then in terms of like standard video format, they say it's quite, or from videos that I've watched, say it's quite important that within the first like minute to first 30 seconds to a minute, you give confirmation that the thumbnail and title that the person clicked on is what they're getting in the video. So
yeah, I think that's super important.
Yeah, because you've got to make sure that they don't feel clickbaited, or they've got to be sure that what they're watching matches what they clicked on.
Yeah, and I can relate so much to it. When you click on you click on the video for a reason most of the times, and it's always nice to hear them like confirm that this is the topic and this is one, and then it usually slides away a little bit from the story, maybe, but then it comes back to a nice payoff usually. That's one thing that I'm trying to like. I'm trying to find a good balance on, because I want to start my videos with like this sort of cinematic like intro style, and it's finding the balance between making sure that it delivers the context of what the video is about, but also I want to sort of like have it as almost like I clicked on this video, but I didn't. If you're a new viewer, I didn't expect to be this sort of intro, as more of like and not like it's confusion, but more of like oh, this is cool. So it's finding that balance. Yeah, nice, cool. I'm looking forward to it. I will watch it later.
Cool. Yeah.
I also got a YouTube video coming out soon of a watch box, and
nice.
Yeah, I'm thinking in terms of creating YouTube videos. I want to get into it more, and I'm looking for like a bigger, more challenging piece to create. So I'm not sure what it will be yet, if it will be for a client or for just myself, but I would like a really challenging woodworking project. It feels like I've been playing it quite safe lately and just do stuff I know, but it's time now. So yeah.
That'd be super cool. And I think I said it before, investing time into a longer form video feels like, once it's complete and out there, feels like so much more, well, for me, it's felt so much more rewarding than investing a lot of time in lots of short form. But you got to find the balance because you got to do both.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So how do you stand out? How do you think when you want to stand out on YouTube? Do you think that you just want to be yourself, or how did you think about it at all?
I actually spent quite a long time. I took a break from posting short form because I wanted to just really focus on, without any distractions, what I wanted to do on YouTube, and I just really wanted to get at least one video out. But I spent like a week thinking about what type of content do I want to make, and it sort of after like a week of playing around with things and thinking about it, it was sort of like, I want to make content that is like quite authentic to me in a way. So I don't want it to be I don't want the whole video to be completely polished, over edited, like the whole thing to be cinematic. So I wanted to add a bit more like, what's the word, spontaneity or authenticity into it. But I also wanted to retain the thing that makes me stand out on Instagram, which is the cinematic woodworking. So it was sort of, I wanted to be able to combine the two and put it in put that into a YouTube channel, because I think the thing that makes me stand out is my editing and like my shot composition and basically the whole making woodworking cinematic. That I suppose that's a thing that, because when you think of big woodworking channels, you don't. I think of like build process videos that usually do have like story behind them, but they're shot very clean. It's very nitty gritty into the details. Whereas what I want to make is more like artistic and like story and like movie based.
Cool. Sounds just like you. Perfect for you. Yeah. Nice. All right.
So what do you think makes you stand out with your YouTube or with your short form as well?
With YouTube, I haven't had like a clear strategy, and my videos are, because I've been posting on YouTube for, I don't know, maybe 7 years now, since my first, and it's pretty much always been just process videos, what I can think of, and filming process in different kind of ways. But other than my, like the stuff I make, I'm not super unique on my YouTube. I think it's pretty regular woodworking process videos. I don't have like a special angle, and I'm thinking about that, if I could make it more me in some way, or like more interesting. But on social media, I think it's, I don't know, maybe like mostly just the woodworking. I think the woodworking itself.
I would think for you, what because sometimes it's easier for other people to like see what makes you stand out. I think for you it's the combination of it. I think it's the things that you, because you don't really make like those tutorial reels. I think it's the combination of the things that you make being actually very unique and interesting, and often some of them are like quite small things, combined with the super clean, satisfying like editing and shots. I think it's the combination.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah. Yeah. But I've started to make them not so like my videos lately have gone a little bit more to the cinematic stuff after I got the LUTs from you, but I still want to, like, some of them are too cinematic and it's really grainy and like moody and cool.
Yeah,
and I like that style, but it's also sometimes I feel like the details is missing. So I usually have the LUTs on like 50% right now, but yeah, that's something I'm working on more, just finding my own visual style more.
Yeah.
It's fun, especially when you're filming 10-bit.
Yeah. I should send you a post of the difference between 8-bit and 10-bit. It was really like a really good visual representation of the difference. It showed you in terms of basically the color overlap. In 8-bit, you have less data, so you can all the colors that you can represent is less. So you can see on images that colors that would be in 10-bit wouldn't be grouped. In 8-bit are grouped, and you see like these like shapes appear in the image, like smooth shapes where there's a transitioning gradient.
Oh yeah, I can see. I can definitely see the difference.
I think for YouTube videos, filming in 10-bit is like, because you can upload at like your 4K quality. Shooting in 10-bit would be worth it, but for short form, not necessarily. Short form, not necessarily.
All right.
But yeah, but so things that actually, something else that I want to talk about in terms of standing out is I think there is a shift to, like, so I think there's two ways in which you can stand out. You can be the best at one thing, or you can be above average or really good at a collection of specific things. And
yeah, like the combination makes you
yeah.
Yeah.
Being good at a combination of things is, in a way, significantly easier because there's less people than being good at one thing specifically. Because everyone nowadays is we're like funneled to become ultra specialized, especially with our education system. You keep reducing your subjects, you go to university or college and you specialize into one thing and you do that for the whole of your career.
Yeah. I'm definitely a collection of things because I like to try different things and I pretty easily get bored of what I'm doing. So I think I've just built up a wide base of things that makes me somewhat unique, and I'm definitely not the best in anything. So interesting. Yeah, I agree.
And I also think for obviously it won't work for everyone to try and be really good at a collection of things, but for some people that like you and me, will get bored of things easily, or we have multiple interests, it provides a way of us like combining our multiple interests, and I think for us, and especially for social media, combining interests that you already have just makes it even more authentic, and it becomes like more naturally.
Yeah,
rather than
exactly. Yeah, that's like the base of a personal brand. Just do what you enjoy and build up and monetize around it. Yeah,
for sure.
Interesting. Where did you find out that you were like going from this is just a hobby to this is my actual job?
So I suppose for me it was a more of a mindset shift than a real world like income experience. Because I think for a lot of people they'll be like, oh, this becomes my profession once it earns me as much money as my current job, so I can quit, sort of thing. But for me, it happened differently because I decided I didn't want to continue in IT. So it was just like, well, this has to work. It's got to work. So yeah, which obviously starting off with no experience, it still sort of feels like you're very much a hobbyist. But once you start building up that experience, you have some failures, you have some successes, you very quickly learn the foundations of what it means to do something professionally.
Yeah, it's definitely a mindset thing for me as well. Yeah. I didn't have like a clear day. Or I guess I did, like the day I just decided not to do plumbing anymore. I was just like, I just got to make a way forward. And that was so long ago, and I had no idea I would end up where I am today. So it's just been exploring, but never go back kind of mindset.
Yeah.
I think that's good.
Yeah,
your day job can't be okay, I think. It's better if it's shit. At least it was for me, because I know I didn't want to go back.
Yeah, I suppose actually, because if you have a day job alongside it, then there's always like that that safety net that maybe stops you from taking a jump or a leap that you might have to take. But I think that just depends down to person, because some people can do the day job, support themselves that way, and still have the drive to make their hobby into a profession. But for me, it was
with that.
Yeah. For me, it was a big. For me, in the way that my sort of brain works and my motivation works, I needed a clear, like, I'm not going back from this. I needed to commit fully. And I didn't have the expectation that it would work out. I didn't have the expectation, and I was just doing it. Because to have the expectation that it works out, I don't know, that it's quite hard. And it's hard to even imagine what it working out even looks like, especially when you start.
Yeah, exactly. My expectations were so low. Like, if I don't have to live on the street, and if I can eat every day, I have succeeded.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So, yeah, it's weird how you just put up your goals.
I know.
Never feels like you have arrived. It's good to take some time to just appreciate where you are.
Yeah. I often don't do that. I just, it's often on to the next thing, or thinking like, oh shit, yeah, I've got to keep moving forward. But actually, over the last month, has sort of proven to me that progress doesn't, like, so your output on like social media or on your socials doesn't always equate to progress. So over the past month, my output on my Instagram has gone down, but I feel the progress especially in my YouTube and my long form, and the skills, and just the whole process of going from ideation of a video idea to executing on it. I've refined all those skills so much, and I feel that the progress is there. So yeah, it's been quite a good last month in sort of disconnecting that sort of output from progress. Cool. Feeling.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah, I totally agree. You can burn out yourself working on the things that doesn't even move the needle or make you happy or successful, or and you can work much less and see great results as well. So, All right, is that it for today, or do you have something more?
Yep. Thanks for watching, people, and we'll see you in the next one.
See you.
If you're interested in the things that we talked about today, we offer a course and coaching program to help take your crafting business to the next level. So click the link below and you can book a free call.
And on that call, we will have a look. And if we can help you, we will tell you how. And if not, we will be honest about that too. So book a call and talk to you soon.
Awesome.